good. All right, well, today we're supposed to be doing our fitness test today. So I don't know, Aksa, did you do the fitness test originally? I can't remember if you did or not. I think you did come, but I'm not sure if you did, like, wrote it down and stuff. Do you remember this one?
Yeah, I think I did it. I have to check.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have it, you can bring it out. That's what I was planning on doing today, was basically doing the fitness test and seeing how we progress. So we have the 10 exercises. We'll be doing 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and we're going to do 2 sets. So you'll have a 2-minute break, and then we'll do a second set, and then we'll finish up with some yoga and stretching. We'll see how we go for time, because we have started a little bit late. We might actually just do the 1 set and do a little extra stretching and yoga. How do you guys feel about that?
That's
That'll be
good.
okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we might just do the 1 set and go hard, that full set, and then we'll cool it down and finish up with a little extra yoga today. I think that would be good. All right, so I'm going to pop you guys on mute so you can hear me properly, and I'll do the demonstration. So hi, everybody. Thanks for coming today. I'm Miss Bell. All right, so you will need your activation band and your power band today, and of course you will need your mat as well for our exercises. So as I mentioned, we are doing our fitness test. It's the exact same one that we did the very first session that we had together. So it's 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You'll be doing 10 exercises. So it may go by kind of quick, but just do whatever you can. And if you do have your original fitness test, then you can compare how you did compared to the first time. So if you've got those results there, have them. And then if you want to write it down again, just put basically number 1 to 10, and then just write your scores next to it. So remember to count your, so let me put that up again. So you don't have to write down the exercises, just write 1 to 10 and then count your reps. If you kept your scores from last time, just so then you can compare to this time and kind of see how you progress. So I'll quickly demonstrate the movements first. Well, if you guys need to find your old fitness test. So the first one is 10 high knees and 2 burpees. So you're going to bring those knees in towards the chest for 10. If you're not running, you're stepping instead. And then your burpees is shoulders in line with the wrist. You're going to jump back, lower all the way down, or just lower to a plank, and then jump in. So you can also step back, step in, and just clap instead if you don't want to jump. Number 2 is a power band sumo squat with an upright row. So you're going to step into your power band, and it's a sumo squat. So your heels are in, toes are out, and you're in a wide stance. You're going to come into your sumo squat, and as you come up, you're going to lead with the elbows. So drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes as you come up. Number 3 is your moving plank. So this one you can do on the floor or on a bench. I'm going to show you the bench version as well. So on the bench, your shoulders in line with the wrist. You're going to come down onto your elbows and then come back up. If you're doing it on the floor, same thing. Shoulders in line with the wrist and shoulders in line with the elbows, keeping your body in a one straight line. And if you're doing it on your knees, you're still keeping your bottom down in line with the back. Number 4 is your explosive step-ups. So you can touch the floor or just lean forward and bend that knee. And then you're going to bring the opposite knee up and do a little hop. If you don't want to hop, then you're just going to step. Instead, you're going to do 2 on one side and 2 on the other and keep alternating. Next is your push-up. So same thing, you can do it on an incline on the floor or on your knees. Shoulders in line with the wrist. Bodies in one straight line, elbows come out, exhale as you push up. So you got a few different options. You choose which one is comfortable for you. And if you do have your list from the first time, do the same as what you did the first time. Number 6 is your seal jacks. So light on the toes, soften the knees, your hands are at shoulder height. And then 7 is a mountain climbers. So starting in your high plank position, bringing those knees in towards the chest. You're trying to stay there the whole time. Count one, left and right as one. And then we have your seated V-up. So hands behind the hips. Back is nice and straight. Keep the chest open. You're going to extend the legs out in front of you. Bring those knees in towards the chest. Exhale every time you bring the knees in towards the chest. The further you go out, the harder it is. So you decide how intense you want to make it. Two more exercises. One is the inchworm with lunge jumps, 2 lunge jumps. So bend your knees, walk your hands out to your plank, a little bit past your plank. Bring it back in, and then you're going to lunge. Front knees in line with the ankle, tracking in the same direction as the toes, jump and swap sides. So if you don't want to jump, you'll just step instead, bending that back knee. And then the last one is your smaller band around your thighs. We're doing a prisoner squat. So feet are about hip width distance apart or a little wider, hands behind the head, bottom back, and then squeeze the glutes as you come up for your prisoner squats. All right, so of course you don't have to remember all of that. I just wanted to show you. I'll still demonstrate it and explain as we go along. All right, come on up. Let's get ready to warm up. Let's start with some jumping jacks. Nice and light on the toes and soft in the knees. If you don't want to jump, you're going to step instead. Remember to focus on that breath. All right, let's change to a shuffle abduction. So shuffle the feet about 4 times and then open up the knee and hip. All right, let's bring it down to a squat with a twist. So bottom back and then twist to one side. Keep the heels grounded as you drive up through the heels. Squeeze the glutes and then add your twist. Okay, come on down. Let's warm up for the mountain climbers and push-ups. So shoulders in line with the wrist, bring those knees in towards the chest. You can do this fast or slow. And then knees down or up. Give me 4 push-ups. Exhale as you come up. And then come on up for a groin and hammy stretch. Bend the knees as much as you need. Then start to straighten in the back of those legs. And then do your jump twist. So nice and soft in the knees. And let's finish our warm up with some jump squats. Bottom back, explode up the feet, land with bent knees. Give me 3 more, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get my timer. Whew. Should feel nice and warm now. Where is my timer? Okay, so first one is 10 high knees and 2 burpees. You're gonna hear a bell when to start. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So we're actually doing 40 seconds on. 40 seconds on, 50 enough. So 10 high knees, and then 2 burpees. Jump back, lower all the way down, jump in and jump up, or just jump back into a plank. Jump in and jump up. So 10 high knees, 2 burpees. See how many you can do. We still got 15 seconds. Remember to hold that belly button in nice and tight, especially when you jump back and jump in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. So don't forget to have your water bottle nice and close by if you don't have it. We're gonna go through the exercises pretty quickly. Next one is your power band sumo squat. So grab your power band, step into it nice and wide, heels in, toes out, and then lead with the elbows. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So heels in, toes out. Get down nice and low in your squat if you can. And then let the elbows come up before the hands. Okay, remember to move with your breath. Good. Exhale as you come up, squeeze the glutes. And when you come down in your squat, make sure the heels are staying grounded. Push your bottom back like you're sitting into a chair. Good job, Aksa. 10 seconds. Nice, Janet. Good, Miss Amy. 3, 2, And 1. Rest for 15 seconds. We've got our moving plank, so you can do this on an incline or on the floor. Remember, your body's in a one straight line from here to here. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So shoulders in line with the wrists, shoulders in line with the elbows when you come down. If at any time you need to change to your knees or change to an incline, that's okay. Just try to keep moving and keep your form. Whew, you're halfway. Stay strong. So if you do have your test scores from before, remember to write it down and count your reps. So you can see how you did. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we've got our explosive step ups. So that's this one here. You can either touch the floor or just get down a little bit lower. Bring the opposite knee up. Ready? 2, and 1. Let's go. So you could do 2 on each side and then swap, or stay on one side for the 20 seconds and then swap over. You decide. Try to lift that knee all the way up towards the chest. You get a hop in if you can. Whew. 20 seconds left, guys. Stay strong. We're almost there. Give me a few more reps. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, now we have your push-ups. So on the floor, on your knees, on your toes, or on a bench. Ready? Let's go. Elbows up. Exhale as you come up. Try to keep your body in a one straight line. Abs nice and tight. Highlight belly button into spine. Great job, guys. That's it. We're halfway. Maintain your form. If you find that you're losing your form, change to a different variation. 10 seconds. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. All right, we have our seal jacks next. So some cardio. So like your jumping jacks, except your hands are at shoulder height and you're opening the chest. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. So if for any reason you don't want to jump, you can step instead. Or if you need to change to the step halfway through or something, that's fine. Just try to keep moving. Good. Get that full range of motion. Open up the arms, open up the chest, and the feet. Nice and light on the toes. Really soften the knees. Keep them slightly bent every time you jump in and out. Woo. Good. 10 seconds. You're doing great. That's it. Woo. 2, and 1. Woo. All right. 4 more exercises. We have our mountain climbers next. Come on down. Woo. Hop into your high plank. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring those knees in towards the chest. Remember to breathe. Try to keep the shoulders over the wrists the whole time. If you find yourself pushing yourself back, readjust, stop for a second, readjust, and then keep going. So again, you can't do this on the incline. It can be a little intense. So if you need to change, that's okay. Keep moving, keep moving. 10 more seconds. Keep nice and soft in the elbows too. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. How's everybody doing? We got 3 more exercises. Come on down for your sit-ups, your V sit-ups. So hands behind you, chest is open, back is straight. Let's go. Extend out, bring it in towards the chest. And exhale every time you bring those knees in. And the further you extend, the lower you go, the harder it is. So you can make them smaller movements or bigger movements. You decide. Whew. Just remember to breathe with it. If you need to rest for a second, catch your breath. Take a nice big breath, and then see if you can get a few more reps in. 10 more seconds. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We have the inchworm and 2 lunge jumps. So you're going to bend the knees, walk your hands out, walk it back in, and then either step or jump. All right, let's go. So walk your hands out to your plank or a little bit past your plank. Then walk it in, and if you don't want to jump, you're going to step back, bend that back knee if you're not jumping. Let's go, guys. Remember to count if you've got your own fitness test so you can see where you're at. Ensure that knee's tracking the same direction as the toes when you're doing your lunges. We're almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one last exercise. Grab your bands. Put it around your knees or above your knees, around your thighs. We're doing our prisoner squats. And then we'll get a couple minutes rest before we finish up with some yoga and stretching. All right, get ready in 4, 3, 2, hands behind the head, and 1. Let's go. Bottom back. Keep the heels grounded. Lift up, push through the heels, and squeeze the glutes. Exhale every time you come up. Keep the chest open, back is straight, and pull that belly button in and up the whole time so you're nice and controlled. Good. 20 seconds, guys. We're almost there. This is it. Let's finish nice and strong. Just 10 more seconds. See how many you can get in before we finish up. Exhale as you come up. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Whew, how's everybody feeling? All right, catch your breath. You've got 2 minutes to have a drink. Slow your breath down. Nice big breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So if you happen to take score, you can write those down and have a look at how you progressed. So remember, the aim of the fitness test is just to see where your body's at and look at how much it has changed and grown. Hopefully you've gotten a little bit fitter in the last 4 weeks working out with me. And then when you're ready, if you want to take your shoes off for yoga, you can. As I've mentioned before, usually yoga is done with no shoes on. Just helps you to stay a little more grounded and get balance when we're doing certain poses. So remember, yoga is all about connection. So connecting to yourself, connecting to the earth and your surroundings. So that's why they also do it with no shoes on. So grab your mat if you haven't already. Let's get ready to do some flowing first. Let's breathe with some movement. So start at the top of your mat. I'll face you guys so you can see me first. Hands by your side in your mountain pose. Palms straight forward. All right, inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Again, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. This time, fold and come all the way down. So when you are down, let your knees be a little bit bent. If they're feeling tight, maybe shake out the knees. And then let your head get heavy. Bring the weight into your toes and into your heels. And then grab opposite elbows. Rock a little bit from side to side. See how that feels in the body. Then lower the hands down. On your inhale, you'll push up your shins. Open up the chest, look forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bend the knees as much as you need. Bring the arms right up. And then when you exhale, sit back into your chair, your Utkatasana. So your bottom's back, keeping the weight in the heels. Look down at your big toes, and if you don't see your big toes, push your bottom back until you can. Keep lifting the chest. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fold over again. Inhale, lift halfway. And then exhale, bend the knees. We're going to step our right foot back and lower the back knee down. Ensure your front knee is in line with the ankle if you need. Hands are down on the floor, but now bring them up to the thigh. And then just do some small pulses here to warm up the legs, to warm up the psoas muscle. And then we're going to bring our right hand down onto the floor. And then lift the left arm up and try to twist and stack the shoulders on top of each other. So I'm going to face this way so you guys can see me from here too. And then hold for a couple of breaths. Then next exhale, bring that hand down. And we're going to stretch in the back of the leg. So flex through the feet, push your hips back. And then let's move between those two movements. So inhale, bend into the knee if you'd like to. Lift the arms up this time. Open up the chest. Exhale, lower the hands down. Straighten that leg, flex through the feet. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend deep into the knees. Lift the arms. Exhale, hands down, straighten the legs. Last time. And then we're going to hold here. Keep pushing your sit bones right back. Try to bring your chest down towards the thigh. And breathe into any areas that feel tight or tense. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that front knee. Come into a tabletop position. So shoulders in line with the wrists, hips in line with the knees. Let's do a few cat-cow poses to warm up the spine. So inhale, lift the chest, lift the tail, look forward. Exhale, push into your hands, round your back, look towards your thighs. Let's move with our breath 3 more times. Last one. Now come to center, bend, tuck your toes, lift your hips and come into your first downward dog. So feel free to pedal out the feet here. Maybe move the hips from side to side, maybe shake the head yes or no. And then inhale, come into a high plank where your shoulders are directly above your wrist. Keep pushing through the heels, abs in, and then leave your hands and feet where they are. Exhale, lift the hips up, back to your down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. And with each exhale, lift your hips and see if you can get your heels a little closer towards the floor. 1 more time. Now bend your knees, look forward, and tiptoe your feet to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway till your back is straight. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, let's sit back into our chair again. Lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the opposite foot back. So it should be the left side back this time. Check that your knees in line with the ankle. And then leave the left hand down, right arm reaches up. Stack the shoulders on top of each other. Stay here for a few breaths. And then lower that hand down. Let's straighten the leg. Flex through the feet. And keep pushing your hips back. Let's move like that 3 times. Inhale, bend the knees. Maybe lift the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Stretch the back of those legs. 2 more times. So move with your breath. The exhale is when you straighten the legs. And then hold here. We're going to keep our legs straight, flex through the feet. See if you can bring your chest a little closer towards the thighs. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that front knee. And then step it back into your tabletop like we did before. Let's do a few more cat poses. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back. One more time. And come to a neutral spine, tuck the toes, lift the hips, come back into your downward dog. And let's do what we did before. So inhale, high plank, abs in tight. Exhale, down dog. 2 more times. Inhale. This also helps strengthen your core. Last time. Bend the knees, look forward, and tiptoe your feet halfway up your mat. And take a seat down on your bottom. All right, let's do a twist. So extend your legs first. We'll do our stop pose, our Dandasana. Flex through the feet, hands by your side. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, reach for your toes. Do that one more time. Inhale, reach up, see if you can find a little more space and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold and hold here. Stay for 5. Keep your chest open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. So leave your left leg extended. Right foot is going to bend. All right, knee is going to bend. And then your foot's either going to stay the inside or the outside of the opposite knee. So if you bring your foot outside of the knee, make sure your hips are still grounded and flat on the floor. If not, leave it inside the knee. Bring your right hand behind your right hip. Left arm's going to reach up, and you're going to bend the elbow and either place it outside the knee or wrap it around the knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen the chest, and then exhale, look over the right shoulder and twist. Stay here for a few breaths, and maybe with each exhale, you might twist just a little deeper, but keep the left leg flexed and engaged. All right, release. Let's do our counter pose. Down towards the floor. And let's swap sides. So flex through. Extend the right leg, and then the left knee now is bent. Do whatever you did on the other side, whether it was inside or outside the knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And then wrap the hand around or bring the elbow outside. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, twist. And again, stay here for a couple breaths. Maybe twist a little deeper with each exhale or just hold. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do our counter pose to the other side. Lean your chest down towards the floor. And come up. All right. Let's come into our butterfly pose of Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together. Bring the heels a little closer towards your bottom and open up the knees. Start by just giving them a little bit of a warm up by fluttering the wings of your butterfly. And then you can open up your feet like a book. Inhale, straighten the back, stretch, tall, and then as you exhale, fold over the feet. Maybe push your thighs down towards the floor. Stay here for another 2 breaths and see if maybe you can deepen just a little bit more into your pose or just hold where you're at. And utilize your breath. Breathe into the areas that feel tight. And see if you can use your breath to relax those muscles. And then inhale, come on up. All right. Extend your legs one more time. We're almost done. Flex through the feet, arms out to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, bring the arms back out, but then move your body back a few inches and engage in the abs. Pull that belly button in. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down, and then see if you can lower your back down a few inches. So see how low you can get without coming all the way down to the floor. And move with your breath. Try to keep your heels grounded as well. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. And come all the way down. All right. Bend your knees, place your hands on the floor, your palms face down. Bring your heels towards the longest finger and either have it touching or have it a few inches away. We're going to do that bridge pose. So you're going to, with your next inhale, push into the heels, lift the hips, lift your low back, lift your mid back and your upper back, and hold here. Squeeze the glutes. Keep breathing. Stay for 5, 4, lift the hips as high as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower down. Let's do that one more time. This time you can do the exact same thing, or you can interlace the fingers behind you and shimmy onto your shoulders. When you're ready, lift up. Inhale. And if you're going to come onto your shoulders, interlace the fingers, shimmy on top. Whoops. And then keep pushing through the heels. Keep staying engaged in the glutes. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you got the bind, release your hands. Slowly come down. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. And then gently windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Now extend your legs up towards the ceiling, flex the feet, extend the hands up towards the ceiling, let your fingers fall, and then just roll the ankles, roll the wrists. Just let blood circulate in a different direction throughout the body. It's a really good recovery pose and rest pose. And then when you're ready, we're going to bend deep into the knees, into our armpits, and come into our happy baby pose. Maybe grab the outside of your feet. And then do any movements that feel good to the body. So maybe push your spine into the floor, flatten the back. Maybe extend one leg out and then the other. Or maybe roll from side to side. Just do any final movements that feel nice to the body before we lay down in some stillness in our Shavasana. When you're ready, let's extend the legs long, let them fall out to the side naturally. Have your hands by your side with the palms face up. And then take 3 big full breaths. And with each exhale, see if you can let go of anything you're holding, anything you're tightening. See if you can just allow yourself to lay still without any judgment, without trying to control anything. And then let your natural breath take over. See if you can ride the waves of your breath. And with each breath, for the next 3 breaths, see if you can think of something you're grateful for. And when you're ready, start to bring a little movement back into your fingers and toes, into your ankles and wrists. And then bring the arms up overhead, stretch long. Bring your knees back in towards your chest and gently roll over to the fetal position. Take a moment to thank yourself for this time on your mat. Thank yourself for this time just for you. And then gently push yourself up to a seated position. We're going to close our practice with our hands together. Gently soften or close the eyes. We're going to take one big cleansing breath and then finish with the sound of Om. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale for Om. Bow into your hands and into your heart and all the beauty that resides within you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.